with EDA. So every so we will be basically doing the collect task related data sets, perhaps from the platforms like Trello or Jira. Then we'll perform EDA. EDA is something exploratory data analysis. So you can think of EDA as something like before you build, then you must understand the terrain, right? So over here, we will uncover the patterns, identify potential biasness, and clean our data. Because a model built on messy data is destined to fail. So that will be the primary goal in week one. And of course, unlocking language with NLP would be also be done. That would be like task descriptions are written for humans. So our first major challenge is to translate this unstructured text into a structured numerical format. So that basically ML can comprehend. So that's what it is needed to be done over here. Then we will be using a pipeline of NLP techniques that would be tokenization. So tokenization is something to break down sentences, stop word removal to eliminate noise, and stemming to get to the core meaning of words. So that will be done over here. And the feature extraction part is also there. So this is the heart of NLP, that is natural language processing. So we will then convert this processed text into meaningful numbers. That would be using sophisticated techniques. Then we will be starting with TF-IDF, that is term frequency inverse document frequency. So we will be covering this in the classes, and that may advance to powerful embeddings like word to be, vec, or even BERT, which capture the context of and the semantics of the words. So this step is what gives our model to basically, it is giving the ability to truly understand the task. So feature extraction will be also done in the week one. Then we'll see the week two part. So that would be including building a baseline, and basically it is building and evaluating our first classifier. So building a baseline would be like in ML, we don't just jump to the complex model first. So we are gonna implement our initial task classifiers using proven algorithms like naive Bayes, support vector machines, that is SVM. So these model will serve as our baseline. That would be a benchmark against which we will measure all the future improvements. Rigorous evaluation is done. So a model is only good as its metrics. So we will move beyond the simple accuracy and evaluate our classifiers using precision and recall. So this is critical for understanding the real world performance. Are we correctly identifying urgent tasks without misclassifying the important ones? Suppose that will be the mid project review that will be done like end of the week too. So that will be required the clean and pre-processed data set, and as I mentioned, naive Bayes and SVM trained, and EDA visualizations should be completed. So that means the visualization part of it should be completed, and evaluate using accuracy and precision calls. So this will be till week two. So after mid project review, then we will be proceeding to week three. So over here, it is basically doing the injecting the advanced intelligence over here. So that would be predicting priority. So not all the tasks are created equal. So this week we will evaluate our system by building a like basically building by a priority prediction model that will be using powerful ensemble algorithms like random forest or XGBoost. So these models are industry favorites for their high accuracy and robustness. Then we'll check the fairness and efficiency of the workload balancing. So a truly intelligent system also considers the human element. So we will be integrating the logic to balance workloads, preventing any single team member from becoming a bottleneck. So this is what, this is where our system becomes a true partner to the team. Then the optimization with hyperparameter tuning will be also done, because we will fine tune our models using techniques like grid search. We CV that will be like, think of this as a master chef perfecting a recipe that we will systematically test different combinations of parameter to find absolute best performing version of our model. That is done over here. Then there comes the week four. So over here, that means the final touches will be given, because in the final week we'll finalize our best performing models for classification and prioritization. And basically that means like bringing it to the life, because a great model is useless if its insights cannot be understood. So you will be needed to prepare a dashboard mock-up or an output summary to visualize the system's decision, making it accessible even to the non-technical stakeholders. The final report is required, so you will compile a comprehensive report detailing your process, metrics, graphs, and conclusions. And this document will tell the complete story of how you built an intelligent system from the ground up. So that is required. So final report is needed. So this will be the project one. So now we will see the project two. That is the personalized recommendation system. So as you can see, the problem statement over here is like, we need to develop a machine learning based recommendation system that provides personalized content or product suggestions to users based on historical interactions, behavior, and user item metadata. So that is something like, the core problem is like, of course, why does this matter? So we live in an age of infinite choice, right? Whether it's movies on Netflix, products on Amazon, or music on Spotify. The sheer volume of options that can be very overwhelming. So the most successful companies in the world has solved this problem with personalization, because recommendation systems are the economic backbone of the digital world, because they drive engagement, increase sales, and foster customer loyalty. In this project, you will build the very same technology, because you will be developing a sophisticated recommendation engine that learns from a user's past behavior to suggest content or products that are highly likely to love. So this is one of the most impactful and commercially valuable applications of machine learning today. So now we'll see, in the week 4, as I've told, this you need to do the data collection, that is the data sourcing, and EDA is exploratory data analysis. So we will start with the classic data sets like movie lens or Amazon reviews. Your EDA here will focus on understanding the user item interaction matrix: who watched what, who bought what, and what ratings did they give. So basically, you are going to uncover the viewing habits, popularity, and user preferences. So this will be the primary agenda in the week 1. So that means diving into the user behavior will be the main agenda for week 1. So in the week 2, that will be the power of collaborative intelligence that will be done. So we will be seeing collaborative filtering models that would be user based and item based. And we need to see the trained factorization models that will be the. So basically, we'll build two types, that is user basis, like users who have also liked something, and item based would be like people who watched this movie also watched like this. So we will be covering this part in the sessions. Then we also need to uncover the hidden taste with matrix factorization. So we will then implement more advanced models like singular value decomposition, that is SVD, and non-negative matrix factorization, that is NMF. So these powerful techniques uncover the hidden or latent factors that connects users and items. So for example, a model might discover a latent dark sci-fi genre that connects a user who loves Blade Runner with a movie Dune. So even if they share no explicit tags, so that will be there because user who loves Blade Runner with the movie Dune, even if they share no explicit tags, so they are just basically connecting the genre. So that's how it will be done, and we will be covering these topics in the sessions. So then you will be getting a deep dive over this, and you will understand how this works, like how the matrix factorization works. And then evaluation is there, so we will evaluate our models using standard industry metrics like RMSE and MAE. So root mean squared, like squared error, that is RMSE, and mean absolute error is there to measure rating, prediction accuracy, and precision at the rate K to see if our top recommendations are relevant or not. So that will be done. So using these techniques, then the mid project review will be happening. So collaborative filtering should be implemented by the time the SPD should be there, and recommendation metrics should be documented till that time. So in the week 3, you need to build a content-based recommendation system that is using with TF-IDF on metadata. So that is term frequency, inverse document frequency. So we will be covering that in sessions. And week 3 is all about solving the new item problem, because content filtering is something like what happens when a brand new movie is released, because collaborative filtering cannot recommend it because no one has watched it yet. So this is the cold start problem that collaborative filtering has. So we will solve it by building a content based system that uses user item metadata, that is genre, actors, or descriptions, and TF-IDF to recommend items based on this similarity. So that will be done in the week 3, and then we need to fine tune recommendations using user feedback loops. Is there? So week 4 now we'll see. So this is something like the best of the both worlds. So that would be like a hybrid system. So we need to build a hybrid engine, that is the most powerful recommendation systems in the worlds are hybrids. So we will combine our collaborative and content-based models to create a system that is both accurate and robust and capable of handling new users and new items with ease. Then we need to demonstrate your work. So you will create a mob web interface or notebook dashboard to show your recommendations in action. So this is your chance to showcase the end to user experience. And as told in the last project as well, the final report should be documented. Deployment planning, that is optional, but yes, comparative evaluation should be there, and recommendation dashboard and mockup should be prepared by the end of the 4 week. So this will be for project 2. So now we'll see the project 3. So that is the image segmentation for disaster resilience. So over here we need to create a deep learning based image segmentation model to detect and classify affected regions from satellite or drone imagery that That is basically after nature disaster, like natural disasters like floods, earthquakes, wildfires, aiding faster response and damage assessment. So, as usual, in the week one, the data sourcing is needed to be done, and we need to collect satellite data and disaster data sets that can be XPD and FloodNet. But again, why does this matters? Because this project transcends business applications and enters the realm of humanitarian need. Because when a natural disaster strikes, a flood, an earthquake, or a wildfire, because the first 48 hours are critical. First responders, we need to know, right? Because where people are trapped, which roads are blocked, which is the like area that is severely affected, sitting through thousands of satellites or drone images manually is too slow, where like the lives are on the line, because over there the priority is to save them, so they cannot waste time. So over here we will be using cut edge deep learning to build a solution. So your image segmentation model will analyze post disaster imagery and automatically identify and outline the exact areas of the damage. This is just not a classification, but it's basically pixel level detection that can help the first responders with near real time intelligence to basically accelerate rescue efforts and save lives. So, the work you do here has the potential to make a real, tangible difference in the world. So as I've told, the like basically we need to prepare the high stakes imagery data. We can find the real world disaster data sets like XPD or FloodNet, which contains satellite imagery and corresponding annotated masks. Then, of course, the image processing and the EDA part should be done in the first week, because you will pre-process these large images and their annotations. So your EDA will focus on understanding the image properties and the distributions of label. So, for example, the ratio of flooded pixels to non-flooded pixels, because which is crucial for training an unbiased model. So that is there. So in the week two, so that will be building a first segmentation model. So training a unit. We will jump right into deep learning by training a unit that is a powerful and elegant neural network architecture specially designed for image segmentation. Data augmentation is to be done, so to ensure our model can handle variations in real world imagery, that is different lighting angles. Then we'll use data augmentation techniques like rotating, flipping, and adjusting the brightness of our training images. Of course, the pixel perfect evaluation is also needed to be done here, because for this task we need to be very much precise, because we will be using the metrics like interaction over union and the dice coefficient, because which will measure how well our predicted image masks overlap with the ground truth mask. So you will basically visualize your model's output to see what exactly it's learning. So after week two, mid project review will be done. So till then, basic unit should be trained and evaluated. Segmentation masks should be generated. Evaluation metrics and the visualization should be completed. That is performing by EDA, that should be completed till here. Then we will see the week three part. So in the week three, that is performing the advanced deep learning techniques. So that is transfer learning for maximum power. So we will dramatically boost our model's performance using transfer learning. So by integrating a pre-trained encoder like ResNet or VGG into our unit, we are essentially giving our model the vision capabilities of a model that has already been trained on millions of images. So this is like giving a novice artist the experience of a grandmaster. Then we will handle the basic, that is the class imbalance over here, because disaster image often contain a vast majority of unaffected pixels. So to basically prevent our model from ignoring the critical affected pixels, we will use an advanced loss functions like focal loss. Then hypermeter tuning is to be done, because over here we need to be very much meticulous to tune our deep learning model to find the optimal configuration for learning rate, batch rate, and other critical parameters. So, week 4 would include the final validation and impactful reporting, that is, final model and test set evaluation. So, you will finalize your best model and evaluate on a completely unseen test to prove its generalization capabilities. So the final report, that is the story of the impact that is needed, as I've told. So your final report will be highly visual, featuring compelling side-by-side comparisons of input satellite images and your model's generated segmentation maps. So this will powerfully demonstrate the value and the accuracy of your work. So the final deliverables will be the first project I have, as I mentioned, that is AI task management system, hybrid recommendation system, disaster image segmentation is there. And the technologies and the tools that can be used is stated here, and through that it can be made. So that is there. And so, like, if you guys are having 2 month internship, then you need to complete any two projects out of the three. And even for 3 month internship, you need to complete any two projects as well. So, any two projects can be made. You can select and make it. So, out of three, any two can be made. Any questions?
Ma'am, during the project, any mentor will be guide for us.
Sorry, your voice is cracking.
Ma'am, during the project, mentors are help for our project.
Yes, if any doubt is there, you can reach out to me.
Ma'am, in Drive, people's teams are creating a WhatsApp group, ma'am, but no one can join in that group.
Which team? Sorry, your voice is cracking and it is not clear.
Ma'am, in our WhatsApp group, you will be upload one drive. That drive will be contains project details and teammates member details.
Yes.
Wait a minute, ma'am. I will fill that.
So, like, it has been uploaded in the WhatsApp then? I did not understand your question only.
Ma'am, anyone from each group can create an WhatsApp group and update the group link in the last column of the sheet. I'm update in the last column of the sheet, ma'am. WhatsApp new group, individual WhatsApp group, ma'am.
Yes, I like that can be done. Like it depends upon you guys how you guys are going to correspond to it, and like
And I'll create
what.
a new WhatsApp group, ma'am, and also I submit the link in last box of the column.
For this, I think you need to reach out to the support team, because I am not seeing the Excel sheet because it is not accessible to me right now. So if that there is some issue regarding this, then please reach out to the support team.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ma'am, good evening. I have a question.
Yes.
Will the project be done individually or in teams? Because we have created WhatsApp group. Every group has, I think, 4 members. So, will the project be done individually or in team? Or if the project is done in team, how that project or task will be divided among the members? Explain,
So
please.
so the thing is that it depends upon you guys, but ideally it should be done on team, and the task and everything should be divided among yourselves, and it depends upon you guys how you guys are going to divide it, because it is not like that I will be dividing or there is some guide for it, because it depends upon you guys that how you going to divide the task between among yourselves. But ideally it should be done on a team basis, but I think that you can go individually as well, but then there will be no purpose to divide you guys on a team basis, right?
Okay, ma'am. My second question is that there are a lot of groups we have created, right? So there are three projects, only three projects from which we have to work on two projects. Why is so? Why we have created like lot of groups then if there were only three or two projects?
So there are multiple groups.
Yeah, ma'am, there are a lot of groups. The projects are only three. We have to do any two projects, right? So there are a lot of groups. Maybe I think seven or eight groups or more. What is the purpose of creating those much groups? If we
uh
have to, if we have to work on the same project, I don't understand. Like,
so I'll suggest you one thing. Please go and check the Excel sheet and check your group member's name, and then you can sort it out, right? Then you can
yeah,
only
yeah,
one group
I,
for the
no, ma'am.
project division.
You are not understanding it clearly. I said that there are a lot of groups they have created, seven or eight groups. There are only three projects you explained, right?
Yes.
If there are only three projects out of which we have to work on two projects, why we have been divided into multiple groups? Why not only in two or three groups?
Actually, I'm not sure because I'm not a part of that group. So I am not sure about this. I have to ask about it. But I get it. It is there, it seems, because the other guy was also asking the same question, I think. Now I got to know. Now I can
No, man.
comprehend.
Yes, ma'am. I am also asked the same question.
He was asking like he have submitted his WhatsApp link to the sheet, column of the sheet. He have pasted
Yes,
that
Sumar.
link
Yes,
to the
Sumar.
sheet.
Correct.
He have
Correct. Correct.
pasted that link of his WhatsApp group on the sheet. But my question is, there are multiple groups, but the projects are only three. Why they have created? Let's forget that question. My another question is that will we get any sample data set or we have to create our own?
So that is basically your job to hunt the data sets,
Okay,
because
ma'am.
as I have stated, for different projects there are different data sets that are required. So as you can see in the, so for AI powered task management system, you can collect data sets related to like Trello or Jira APIs, and you can also create synthetic data sets. And even you can go Kaggle, like go in Kaggle and get some data sets over there also. Or basically, I'll say that if any of this is not possible, then you can create synthetic data sets for AI powered management system. And for personalized recommendation system, you can refer to movie lens or Amazon reviews, or custom product interaction data can be also taken into consideration. So it
Okay,
is
ma'am.
there, and you
So,
can search in Google as well. So different types of personalized recommendation systems data sets could be there. And for
oh, okay,
image
ma'am.
segmentation, uh, you can find from XPD or Flatnet.
So,
So
ma'am, you said that if we stuck in the project like we need guidance, you have to contact me, right?
Yes.
How can we contact you? How?
So during the sessions,
Session.
yes. If any
Oh,
problem is there, if anything is it, because at the end of the session, we'll like have 15 minutes. So in that time, you can ask questions. So if
okay,
any
ma'am.
problem is there,
I have another question. This is out of context. Are you the Sam
yes.
who gave us introduction to the data science and machine learning?
Yes, I am the same person. And
Okay,
now I
ma'am.
remember you asked me something. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, ma'am. I was asking for that.
I'm so sorry.
I
I
think you forget.
haven't. Yeah.
Ma'am, I hope you didn't forget that.
No, no, no. I have not forget. Like I have not forgotten, but I'm so sorry. But I missed out on that. You want basically you want the data science like roadmap,
Material like
right?
tutorial or not
Roadmap.
roadmap. I already have a roadmap, but tutorial or material. Because there is lot of material available, I know that, but we can't distinguish. I am a student. I am in the third year of my UG computer science degree. I can't distinguish much about this, so I know you have a good experience.
Okay, so you need. Okay, so the basically okay the material, right? Okay, I'll get back to you regarding this. I will keep a reminder about this. I'm so sorry I forgot in between. But now when you asked me a question, then I got to know. I'll make sure that I'll provide you in the next session, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, what about next section? What are the topics are covered in next section?
Sorry.
Ma'am, next is session topics. Ma'am.
So the training session guides has not been circulated yet.
Okay.
No, I'm asking actually.
Ma'am, I am asking what are the sections are
No,
ongoing, ma'am?
ma'am, it has
About
not been
project
circulated.
details or any other training, ma'am?
Okay, so it has not been circulated yet, right? So it will be basically about the project only. So we will be covering the topics related to the projects. So that will be helping you to perform the task related to the projects. So that's
Ma'am,
how the topics
mentors are joining team groups, ma'am.
mentors.
Joining team groups. There are 5 group members are in particular team. We are creating new WhatsApp that mentors also join or not.
No.
Only team members.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
as the task is divided into
Yes.
oh no.
Share your voice is cracking.
Hello.
Yes.
As the task is divided into week wise, will we get session or class before starting it about what to do and how to do about it?
Yes, so it will be divided on a week basis. So we will be covering the topics in that regarding manner as well. So that will be a guide for you. But I will suggest, like, as you told that the training curriculum has not been circulated yet, right? So you guys have no idea about like how the sessions will be going forward. But like the primary agenda in the first week, as I've stated, so it will be like basically how to collect the data sets and what is EDA, how we are going to perform it, and like how it is done in the Python thing, and like the NLP pre-processing, how it should be done. And the major concepts in the first week would be tokenization, stepping, like stemming and stopword removal, because these all will be helping. So this is how it will be done on the project basis only. So in the project PDF, as you can see, then you can comprehend the topics that will be covered.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Uh, Ma'am, hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, you said only three sessions will be conducted in a week.
Yes.
Actually, I'm from a statistics background. I'm not much exposed to this machine learning techniques and all. So, will it all this will be from the basic, like from the scratch, will they teach? Because you said only three sessions is available per week, and you said in a week they will like teach us about. I think more than five topics you have mentioned, but we have no idea about all those topics. So, will they go from the scratch?
Basically, it will be not exactly from scratch, but like I will try, as you have stated that you are not from that background, so I'll try to cover it from scratch. But we need, as you know, that the session is for 1 hour, then we have to complete all the topics that is given and required for the project enhancement. So that is also required because we will be morely focused on the practical part, because how the code and everything is going to work and how you can set it up, because that is what it is required. So I will suggest you that for the topics that is related, you can go through the project PDF and you can comprehend the topics. Then you can, like, go through the topics, and then when I'll be teaching, then you can understand it better that time.
Uh, Ma'am, can you suggest any like YouTube videos or any websites which will be helping us to know about these basics and all?
So right now exactly I cannot uh, like suggest you, but yes, I will get back to you regarding this in the next session. Or else it can be done like you can, what you can do is like you can simply write the topics and get like to the YouTube, then it can be explained, because the topics itself is a huge, like, we can say that it is a huge comprehension, so everything needs to be learned. And then when you will be going through the sessions, then you can understand what it is being done, because the thing is that in like every topic, everything cannot be learned at once. When you will be performing certain tasks, then only you will get to know. So the basics can be like done through Google itself. If you write the definitions and stuff, there will be popping like many websites that will be popping up. And the code part we will be covering, so how it is going to done and stuff, so that I will be going through. You can take
Ma'am,
help of
and also I
Gemini.
have one more
Yeah,
doubt. You said we can clarify our doubts only in the sessions. So what if when we are, while we are doing project, if we stuck with anything, how we can contact you, ma'am?
so in sessions you can reach out to me that time, like, or else that is actually there. So in every session we'll be having 15 minutes of time, and if that is not covered in that time, then I can personally reach out to you regarding that.
Ma'am, will the classes will go by the planner what you have given in the drive? Because so that before the class we can see some basics about the topics and we can come to class. That's why.
Yes, yes, it will be going according to the planner.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so any more questions?
One, and then next day, tomorrow I have sessions now.
I'm not sure about that. I think the planner has been given to you guys, right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, when will we get the PDFs of our projects and all?
I think it has been shared, right?
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
in
All this
email or
have
in
been told.
WhatsApp?
So in WhatsApp, the project PDF has been shared, isn't it?
Ma'am, it was the group distribution, no?
So it has not been shared it yet. Okay, then I will like ask the support team to share the PDF.
Ma'am, I have a doubt.
Yes,
Ma'am, after the completion of 2 month internship, you will be provided certificate.
yes.
Okay, ma'am. Because of I'm doing a BTech final year, so I want a certificate for my OD attendance permissions in our college, in my college.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yes, so Shreya has said, because I am also aware that the project details has been already shared in the Google Drive in the official group.
Ma'am, I have a question. So you have
Yes, ma'am.
explained
Yes, ma'am.
these
Sorry.
three projects, right?
Just wait a
From
second, Umar. So Aniruddha, so that's what. So the project details has been already shared in the Google Drive in the official group.
Yes, ma'am. Got that, ma'am. And ma'am, we can choose randomly. Means
Yes,
we
yes.
can
So
choose
among
anyone.
yeah, yeah. So if you are doing 2 months internship, then also you need to do two projects. And if you're enrolled for 3 months internship, then also you need to do projects. And it can be upon you, like which one you want to choose.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Umar.
Ma'am, I have a question. You have explained these three projects, right?
Yes.
How we have to start these projects and from when?
From when you are asking?
Yeah, yeah, from when and how we have to start. And from when, what is the actual date from which we have to start these projects? We have to start work on these
So
projects.
I will suggest you one thing. So after this session, you should go through the PDF, okay, and then you will get some of the topics that needs to be covered. So in the first week for the AI powered management system, as you can see, we need to like
Mhm.
first like collect the data sets, right? So you can go through the topics like how you going to collect the data sets, as I've stated, like Trello, Jira, APIs, and even synthetic data sets can be created through chat gpt or Gemini as well. And you can learn about the EDA as well, and clean like what is EDA and how it is done and how it is going to be done in like Python, and then apply NLP processing on task descriptions that would include tokenization stemming and stopword removal. So this will be the basic that needs to be performed. So you can go through the definitions and the functionality of this and check in Python. Then actually see at the end of this month the project needs to be completed. But if you wait for the sessions to happen and do it in that way, then I think you will not be able to complete it. So you need to study on your own first, then only it can be done, because I will be providing the lab materials. Basically we will be working how this should work and how this is going to work. Basically the functionality of particular like tokenization is there, right? So we will be basically focusing on how tokenization works. So I will be displaying a code and like putting some input over there, and like how tokenization is done, and that will be taught over there. So that is what. So I'll suggest that guys, please go through the topics before, so you can then you can have a clear understanding that how everything needs to be done. And in the sessions we'll we'll be mainly focused on like how the project should look like at the end.
Okay, ma'am. When we done the project, how
Ma'am,
can we forward that project to you?
Sorry, how can you?
When we done the project, you have explained it. How can we forward that project to you after the work is done?
So that needs to be shown, right? You can host it on GitHub as well, and that can be done, that can be shared. And like while the project reviews, so it should be like perform that time, right? The deployment should be done. So either you are doing it or Streamlit or Flask, then it should be like done at that time, and it should be like run live, and then we can show it. So while showing it, so you need to share your screen, and that time it can be showed in the review.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes,
does the internship certificate mention whether the internship was online or offline?
that actually I'm not sure about that. I will ask this to the support team and get back to you, or else you can directly reach out to the support team. Do you guys have the email, or shall I provide?
Okay.
Do you guys have it, or shall I provide it?
Can you please share?
Sorry.
Can you please share?
Yeah, yeah, just wait a second. Just wait a second. Oh, just wait a second. I'm sharing it. So this is the email. So I hope there are no more questions. Then if it is so, then we'll end up the session. Like we'll wrap up the session.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, will we get separate personal mentors for every group?
No. There will be no separate mentors for each group.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, I have query.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, if I have any query after the session, so what will I do for clearing my issues or not understand concepts?
So you can let me know in the sessions, like we'll be having sessions for 45 minutes, and 15 minutes will be for doubt clearing. So at that time you can mention your doubts. So we'll try to cover that, and I will try to provide the solution for that in that time.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, then, guys, we'll end the session now.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.